I'm 80. Here's what I'd tell my 50-year-old self. You'll regret missing this. The thing about being 80 is that nobody expects you to be honest anymore. They smile politely, nod when you speak, and assume your stories are just echoes of a fading mind. But if I could go back just for 5 minutes and look my 50-year-old self in the eye, I'd skip the pleasantries. I'd say the things nobody ever told me, the things that matter, and I'd hope, just hope that I'd be wise enough to listen. At 50, I thought I had time. Time to fix strained relationships, to travel, to write that book, to dance in the rain with my wife, like we did in our 20s. But the thing no one told me is that time doesn't feel like it's slipping away when you're in your 50s. It feels abundant, endless even. You think you're still middle aged. You believe there's always next year. But next year comes fast, then another. Then one day, you wake up and your knees hurt when you get out of bed. People start calling you sir with a different tone. And suddenly, time doesn't stretch, it folds. So here's what I'd say to myself. Call your kids more often. I know you're busy, working long hours, climbing ladders, paying bills. I know the phone rings, and you think, I'll call them back later. But one day, you'll long to hear their voices, and they'll be caught in their own whirlwind of responsibility. It's not about having long conversations. It's about showing up consistently. Those 5-minute chats you skip now, they become the moments you'd kill to relive. Stop being so damn serious. You think being responsible means always having your brow furrowed. You wear your stress like armor, proud of how much you carry. But let me tell you something. Nobody gives you a trophy for dying tired. Laugh more. Make a fool of yourself. Wear the ridiculous shirt. Dance at the wedding even if your back hurts. The people who matter won't remember what you accomplished. They'll remember how you made them feel. Forgive your father. Yes, he was flawed, maybe even cruel at times. But dragging the weight of that pain into every decade of your life only punishes you. At 80, I see things I couldn't see at 50. I see a scared man who never learned how to love properly because nobody taught him. That doesn't excuse the damage, but it does explain it. And holding on to your anger won't unbreak anything. It only keeps you broken too. Take care of your knees. You laugh, but I'm serious. Those weekend basketball games, the running on pavement, the way you brush off the soreness with a grunt, all of that catches up. You think you'll always be able to kneel, to squat, to run after your grandkids. You won't. Take care of your body not to look good, but so it still works when you need it. Say yes more. Say yes when your wife wants to take a trip you think is too expensive. Say yes when your daughter asks if you want to join her yoga class. Say yes when your friend invites you to his retirement party, even though you're tired. Life doesn't offer reruns. The moments you say yes to become the stories you tell. The ones you say no to, they disappear into regret. And for God's sake, write things down. You think you'll remember the details, the way your son looked when he graduated, the joke your wife told that made you spit your drink, the name of the little Italian place where she cried over dinner. You won't. Memories fade like ink in the sun. Write them down, not for anyone else, for you. To remember the life you lived, to remind yourself it was real. Stop chasing someday. You keep saying, someday I'll retire and travel. Someday I'll pick up painting again. Someday I'll slow down. Here's the truth. Someday doesn't come wrapped in neon. It doesn't announce itself. One day, you'll realize you've run out of some days, and all you've got are the things you never did. When I was 50, I was still trying to prove something. To everyone. To myself. I was trying to be a better provider, a better boss, a better everything. I thought success was a finish line. But at 80, success looks very different. It looks like a handwritten note from your granddaughter. It looks like a Sunday lunch with your children. It looks like being able to tie your shoes without pain. You'll regret the time you wasted measuring your worth in productivity. You'll regret waiting for a perfect moment to do the things that set your soul on fire. You'll regret not telling people how much you love them. Clearly, directly, without armor. When your wife reaches for your hand in the middle of the night, hold it like it's the first time. Not because she needs it, but because one day it will be the last time, and you won't know it when it happens. Hug longer, kiss slower, listen more than you talk. Also, don't be afraid to make a change. At 50, you think the path is set. You think it's too late to start over. That's a lie. If something makes you miserable, your job, your marriage, your routine, you owe it to yourself to either fix it or walk away. Life isn't a contract you can't break. It's a story you get to rewrite up until the very last page. And one more thing, buy the good wine. Use the nice plates. Wear the suit. Stop saving things for special occasions. Being alive is the special occasion. So if you're reading this at 50, don't just nod and move on. Put the phone down and call someone you love. Go outside and feel the air on your face. Apologize to someone who deserved it years ago. Book the trip, take the class, start the novel. Whatever it is you keep pushing aside, don't. Because someday, you'll be 80. And if you're lucky, you'll sit by a window with the sun warming your face and you'll think about the life you built. You'll smile at the good, wince at the pain, maybe cry a little for the people who are gone. But most of all, you'll ask one question: did I really live? Make sure the answer is yes.